Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and it's time for an update video. This update video is for May 9th, 2022, and I'm here to confirm that we are going to be getting 2 updates in the month of May. This is the one for the first half of the month, and today we have 5 things to talk about. This is going to be a lot of updates on post-GD Plush after the final movie, as this is going to be actually the first video after the final movie. I'm going to be giving you my initial thoughts on what I thought of the movie, and then we're going to be talking about other stuff and my next series. But let's get into GD Plush first and my next series. First of all, I just want to tell you, this movie took me 7 freaking months to make. To film, it only took me about a half a month, admittedly. But from concept to it being on YouTube, it took me a total of 7 months to make. It took a lot of effort. I went through not 1, not 2, but 3 different drafts of the film. The first draft was just going to be sort of a sequel to Part 4, where Garth was going to come back and they were going to try to defeat him. The spoiler for that was going to be that Garth turned out to be Mario's father. And I was like, no, that sounds not only too much like Star Wars, but that's ridiculous. The second concept was going to be about Mario being under amnesia for the past year, and the events before the big move never happened. And they would just go on as usual, and Mario's dad was going to come back as the villain one last time. And when I realized that sounds stupid too, I went with the plot of Mario getting trapped in the multiverse and his friends going on one last big multiversal adventure to save him. I said, you know what, this is good enough. I think this can be a fun last adventure, even if it's not my best plush video of all time, which admittedly I don't think it is, but it's probably the best one of the entire year in my opinion. I just want this series to come to a good conclusion. And spoilers, if you haven't seen the final movie, there are details that I think do make this conclusive, such as the death of Woody and the fact that Mario is no longer going to be in the multiverse with the GD Plush universe, as he's going to be protecting all universes as he's the supreme leader of the multiverse. I'm sorry if that sounds confusing, but that's why it's very conclusive, is because Mario didn't die, but he's not going to really be in the series anymore. Now you may be asking, are there going to be any more GD Plush Universe series? No. No. After GD Plush the final movie, I'm done with Plush videos. I am no longer doing Plush videos ever again. It's over. I am not coming back for a 4th time. I gotta put this series to rest once and for all, like I promised, because ultimately, I don't want to do Plush videos anymore. It's just not my thing anymore. That being said, what is going to be my next series after GD Plush? Because I do have a planned series. Well, I've told you this already, but I don't think I've mentioned it in an update video. It's going to be a voiceover series called Willow and Luna, which is going to be about my corgis going on random misadventures, and it's going to start off with a 10-episode first season, and we'll play it by ear after that. I actually have a little bit of the first episode already filmed. Luna is going to have a high-pitched British accent to start off with. I haven't picked the voice for Willow yet, but Luna's going to have a high-pitched British accent. since she's a corgi and corgis are known for royalty. Um, I think the first episode is going to be about Luna stealing the sacred, or Willow stealing the sacred bone, and Luna's got to try to get it back from her. It's gonna be simple. It's gonna be silly, even more silly than GD Plush. I'm actually going to try to make this series, for the most part, family friendly, because I don't know. I just feel like there's not going to be any F-bombs in this series. Maybe the occasional drop of hell damn and piss, but nothing really vulgar, because my idea for this show is it to be pure. There might not be any cursing at all, actually. This might be a pretty family-friendly show. But I don't know, we'll see. My point is, after GD Plush, there's going to be Willow and Luna. I don't know if it's going to be going on after a 10-episode first season, but my guess is probably. We'll probably have a season 2, but we'll have to wait and see how the first season does. But I'm excited to finally get into voiceover on my channel. Loud House videos. Well, let me tell you something. Late April kind of ruined my plans for Loud House for the entire month of April, because they delayed the episode Driver's Dread. I was planning on hyping it up by reviewing Driving Miss Hazy, but of course the episode got delayed like a lot of Loud House episodes do. And I wasn't really pissed, but I was a little bit disappointed, as I've really wanted to see Lenny get her driver's license. I'm not going to hold my breath, but if she does, it'll be very exciting and a very good accomplishment for her, and I'm very excited to see it. I am hyping this episode like hell. I haven't been this excited for a Loud House episode since probably season 3, honestly. I'm really hyping this episode. I'm really excited to see this. And to make up for that, you're going to be getting the Driving Miss Hazy review a little bit earlier. That being said, it's not going to be the next review. The next review is coming out, guess when? Tomorrow, that's right. I'm not telling you yet. You'll have to find out tomorrow, but it is a pretty infamous episode that has garnered a lot of negative attention. The only hint I'll give you is that there's angry drivers driving outside. Sorry about that, but my only hint I'm going to give you is that, what am I trying to say? Oh my god. Thanks, Horns, for barking and distracting me. The only hint I'm going to give you is that it's an episode that comes from season 4, and it involves comic book characters. My only hint. That's the next review, is that season 4 episode. Look forward to it. It was a special. Okay, I'll just tell you. It's Kings of the Con. So look forward to my review of Kings of the Con tomorrow. And then, after that, I'm planning on doing a thing that's not a review. It's not going to be the re-ranking of the Loud siblings. I think that's going to actually be a pretty big project, because I got to really think about it. But rather, I'm thinking of doing something special for who I originally said probably less than a month ago wasn't my favorite Loud sibling anymore. Well, watching her truly in her best episodes, Lenny's probably still my favorite sibling. I don't know, it's really close now with another sibling, but Lenny probably overall is my favorite now. So what I'm thinking of doing is, after the release of Driver's Dread, I'm going to be doing a Lenny episode ranking them from the worst to the best. So that's going to be a big project, and that if the episode gets released in June, will probably be the only Loud House video of June. You gotta understand that that's a pretty big video. But I'm also having under plan on doing a top 10 side characters video, which might come out before that. But the next Loud House video, if you're wondering, is going to be my review of Kings of the Con. So I hope you look forward to that. Okay, this is by far going to be the shortest part of the update video, as I'm pretty much just mainly saying that things are going according to plan for Bad Movie Month. We got 2 of them out. By the end of the night, you're going to have 3 with my review of Norm of the North Keys to the Kingdom. That's going to be fun. And then after that, what I'm going to say is I have my estimated order for what's coming, and I'll tell you that right now. After Keys of the Kingdom, I think we're going to get Dougal, and then we are going to get Food Fight, and then we are going to get... Actually, no. Scratch that. What we are going to be getting first is Norm of the North Keys to the Kingdom, then Dougal, then the Emoji Movie, then Ratatouille, then we are going to be getting Food Fight, and then we're going to be ending the month off, which I think is going to be the worst movie I've ever seen. Where the Dead Go to Die. That's going to be the last film I review. So that's pretty much the ranking or the order I'm going to review these films this month. And really all I got to say about that. Okay, this one is probably the biggest surprise of the update video. It's the fact that you've probably been wondering, where the hell has your South Park videos been? You did one ranking of Season 1, where is Season 2? Season 2 is coming by the end of May, I promise. When in May is probably most definitely going to be in the second half, but the South Park Season 2 video is finally coming out, and from now on we're going to be getting a South Park ranking once a month. Because truly, this is my favorite cartoon of all time. And I know Loud House is what I'm known for, but I would take South Park over Loud House in a heartbeat. I would take a lot of shows over Loud House in a beat, if I'm being brutally honest. Loud House probably ranks somewhere in the top 25 shows of all time for me. It's definitely got one of the most special places in my heart in terms of TV shows, but Seasons 1 through 3 of that show were actually pretty damn good, while Seasons 4 and 5 are very boring, and Season 6 is somewhere in the middle so far, where it's got its highlights, but you're not quite getting to the Seasons 1 through 3 good of the Loud House. So I'd place that probably right around the middle of the series with Season 6. With South Park, you'll just have to wait and see, but I'll just spoil it a little bit that the first 3 seasons are kind of a weaker point of the show, but they actually hold a very special place in my heart that some of the later episodes don't. As admittedly, I watched a lot of those episodes when I was younger, and they're a little bit nostalgic. Yeah, an adult show nostalgic. Come figure. But the South Park Season 2 ranking is coming out in the second half of May. And that's about all I gotta say about that. And finally, we gotta talk about Deviantart. I have been absent on this website mainly because of the situation that happened last August with the end of my friendship with a close friend. But since I've for the most part, moved on from that. I'm pretty much ready to come back to Deviantart. Am I going to be doing art on DeviantArt? No. No, I can't draw worth my life. You're lucky if people will say I have good doodles, let alone a freaking professional art. I will never be able to do Loud House fan art. Just ever. I can't possibly do it. As many times as I tried, I just can't draw. So what I'm going to be doing rather is either fanfics. I don't even know about that because fanfics in a way don't really appeal to me anymore. Or more likely, I'm just going to be doing some of those little fill-in memes and opinion memes on the Loud House and other cartoons. And just probably do some reviews of cartoon episodes and talk about... Mainly, I'm going to be talking about cartoons on my DeviantArt. That's the main thing I'm going to be doing on there. If you like that, that's great. If not, well, my account is probably not for you. But that's okay. We all have a preference in something. And that's really all I gotta say. It might be June before I start going back on there very often, but it's coming soon. I'm coming back to DeviantArt very soon. That's really all I gotta say about that. And this is about it for the entire update video. I hope you guys like this update video for the second half. Damn it, I'm freaking brain dead lately. For the first half of May 2022, this has been a fun update video. It's obviously not as long as the one on April 20th. I'm not mistaken, that was an over 40-minute update video. Or was that over an hour? I'm not sure. That was a long one, but that was definitely the biggest update video I've ever done. This is a little bit shorter, but it's still got a lot of details to it for pretty much stuff for the rest of this month. Hope you guys like this. The second half of May's update video should be a lot about what's going to be happening in June. Stay tuned to that. Probably, I want to say about 15 days or so. Probably about a half a month. Hope you guys like this video, guys. Gaming2 here. See you later. Bye.